IGN's Comic-Con coverage brought to you by Death Race. In theaters August 22nd.
So how did you get mixed up in Land of the Lost?
Well, because the strike that happened, it had a very bad side effects for everybody else, and for me, luckily, because the TV show stopped for a while, and I'd gone in for a meeting with Brad, and 2 days later I was auditioning with Will Ferrell, and then I got the job. So I was able to fit that in the time of the strike, and just as the strike ended, I went back to Daisy's, and it was good because she's written the character Holly British. So
how was it working with Will every day?
It was fantastic. He was one of the nicest, him and Danny McBride as well. And I was the only girl, and it's a very small cast, so I was a little bit intimidated with that at first. But my character's quite kick-ass, and she can stand up for herself, so I put that into it. But we all had a wonderful time, and I know everyone always says that when they work on movies, but it really was. We all shed tears on the day. It was. That's a wrap, everybody, and the shooting. And we're all just happy now that we can all get together again. And I thought his live link they did, well, the setup live link was great.
How much exposure to the series did you have ahead of the movie?
Absolutely, honestly, none. I hadn't heard, and I think because I was born in '76 and it was on then, and I'm not quite sure whether it came across the pond and came to England. But then now, when we all joined it, we all got the box sets, and I watched all of them. And I've got a 3-year-old little girl who's the hugest fan.
So you're going to take her to the movie when it happens?
Of course I am. She was every day. She'd come and she'd be powdering the sleeve stacks and coming in, and Mum, she's like, what is that, Mummy? And she learned the first word because she only 3 cage, because I spend a lot of the time in a cage without giving too much away. And she found that very fascinating. So when she grows up, I'm sure she'll have great memories.